How the side quest works. Hello everybody, it is a brand new month. Welcome back to the channel. There was a bit of a scuffed opener for the side quest. It did come in bugged. It is now at the point of this video being released, which should be, I don't know, within the hour of the quest coming out. It is back to normal. It is working. You can see on screen like the keys are kind of there. So we're going to start with how this side quest works. If you go to the link in the description, I will be putting together, as I normally do on a monthly basis, the how the side quest works. It won't say March by the time this comes out. It will say April side quest. Look, there's a lot of information to add to this. Do bear with me. It will take time. It usually takes 5 to 6, maybe 7 days after the quest goes live for me to get every single bit of info, guides, information, and stuff. So bear with me. I'm also developing with this the World of Warcraft, the Winter of Woe Gauntlet guides. There's a lot of moving parts for me at the moment. So keep locked to the channel if you want information on that. But if you want information, and it's best to see how this works from the front foot. How this does work, first of all, starting off is objectives. Go into your objectives and it will give you a task for this week. This week's task is castling, and there's going to be castling. Sorry, say that right. Castling, which is defeat, defense, tank, tagged champions while using mutant champions. You've got to do that 3 times. Now you can go to any bit of content as you grind, and you'll probably find yourself doing it. But what I probably would recommend is, and again it's down to you whether or not you want to do this on a daily basis or indeed want to do this over a length of time of questing, because you could smash this out in 1 week, you may not. Okay, here's some options for you. First of all, go to your dual searches and go to Moo 124. Moo 124 is a 1-star Hulk. Hulk is a defense tank, and Kitty Pryde is a mutant-based champion. Go figure. So we're going to just go and do this 3 times, and then we'll have that all locked in. We'll also look at some other options because that's important as well. We'll replay. It's easy to do this on replay and duels because it's just quick. You can just smash this out. Boom. Just one hit and done. Very, very nice. We have to do this one more time, but I will do it one other time because, well, actually, no, let's go claim. Well, no, I'll test it, actually. I'm going to test whether or not it will then go into the next one down of castling. It will go into castling solo objective 2. So let's go back. Let's go and check out our objectives, and we can see that it doesn't. So that's a good tester. So if you're looking to do one sitting where you're like, I'm going to fill out all of these, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. So that's when it unlocks. So I would recommend, and do bear in mind, we do try and test things out for the channel, and you guys to just make sure that you're kind of not stacking the claiming, because the stacking of the claiming doesn't work. So where do you go elsewhere? If you go into Deadpools, so back issues, and you go into I believe it's 8.1 of the information that I've got. 8.3.1, so that's 8. This is the 8th one, and you just go into the one here. It should be, if I've done this right, yes, there's a Juggernaut, which is, let's just see the cost. Well, it is a bit much. It is a 6 energy Juggernaut, but that is an option. I would say on a daily basis, doing those dual targets may be a better option for it. Oh, and by the way, which I've already messed up on, I was meant to use a mutant, so do bear that in mind with it when doing this. Luckily, I can save the day because I just X out the fight and then use a mutant there, use Bishop. Whew. It didn't cost me any energy, rather than me going like, oh, I wasted my time. Make that clear thing to kind of just use a mutant right there. Don't have egg on your face. So from this particular point, where do we go next? Well, now we've got a key to the maze, so we might as well go to the maze. Something to point out is these particular objectives do change on a weekly basis. So it may be like, okay, cool, the castling's there, but there will be another one that will go with it that you will need to do as well. So make sure, do bear that in mind, that you may not use the same champions. It won't be defense tank 1 week and stay for the rest of it. There will be multiple different ones across the weeks. Okay, next thing is your keys. You have 16 keys in total, 16 keys that you can have for the month. So you've got to be careful, as if you make the mistake of going into the wrong threat level, you're going to cost yourself quite a bit. These are burnt on entry, so again, you've got to be very, very careful. Again, I think this is like a tread lightly one. I think you'll be fine, to be honest. Now, at the moment, it seems to be locked, so you can't move the camera around for some sort of reason. But at least what you can do is have a look at the various different types of nodes. Hopefully, they all remain the same. I will kind of like double check in a minute. So we got Crit Me Baby one more time, which you'll need your Crit Champions. I'll probably do a path breakdown video at some stage. You've got Evasive Maneuvers, so you may need evade counters to the top right with Loki. You've got Breakthrough, Buffet over time, which of course that can be smashed out pretty easily. And then you've got Concussion Resonance, and you've got Obstinate Charge. So that's something, as I keep saying today, bear in mind. But also Auto Block basic attacks, so you may need Auto Block counters, Break Out Your True Senses, your Hercules, Falcons, and so many more. But as I said, I'll do path breakdown videos hopefully in the next 24 to 48 hours. Now, what I've decided to do is go to top route with Loki and go for the kind of like buffet over time. Mainly as I'm like, okay, well, I've got champions that are, you know, buff immune. So I might as well go and delve into this and see how this particular mode functions. Of course, I've just realized that I do have, and it's always important, check your mastery loadouts, mainly because sometimes it may not be the right setup. But look, you know, this should be fine overall, providing I don't get absolutely clapped into oblivion, and providing as well that I SP3 rotate, and then everything should be fine. But though saying that, I could do a nice amount of special attack damage with this SP2 that I've got brewing up, but I'm not taking the risk, people. Risks are fun. But doing a nice SP3 and retaining all of my health, it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of the way to go. Now I'm going to try. I'm going to like change things up with using Hulk. Make sure maybe not to do quite so much dexing, but I do like throwing an SP1 with this champion, even though it's going to recoil damage a little bit. But especially when you do stuff like that, and it's like, just do some SP1 rotates. It's fine. I don't need to. I'm fine with losing. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. And to finish things up, I've of course got to break out Titania for this and just kind of go a little bit ham. I'm providing things go well with that. Again, great fun. We love a good bit of fun with Titania, absolutely smashing the enemies, absolutely smashing them. Big SP3 time. Let's just action that, and then I'm going to go into just pure aggression. Beautiful. Now, finishing up on the route is grabbing your key to the vault, your little bit of spicy shards, and your Mysterium. You do get more Mysterium. This is where we're going to take our journey next, and that is to the vault after we defeat the end boss. I was thinking maybe I should have planned for this, but you couldn't see who the boss was. So it's got Power Shield, Matador. Okay, so this shouldn't be too much of any kind of concern or worry, especially because, you know, just keep the champion to an SP2. If Magneto Marvel now is the champion you face off against, this basically should be a special attack fest and done. So yeah, I'm gonna build up to that in a second, but first yeah, try and get him up to, there we go, an SP2, and I think because that's more easier to avoid, there we go. And then I think similar thing, we're going to go into first of all a bit of a stun like there, and then go that way with that. We're then going to there we go, good. I'm better at avoiding the SP2 than the SP1. Got a little bit of prowess on us from the from those, and boom, 302k. And that is that. Next on our journey is the vault, because we've got Rook's Vault. At least this time we can have a little bit of a look around and see what's going on. You can see some of the various different types of paths right here. You will have to repeat this 4 times to get all the lovely stuff from it, and of course do a fight with the delightful Storm Pyramid X, which has unblockable specials, terminal velocity, and also heavy assault. So we're kind of like looking to throw heavy attacks her way. I might go for Archangel for this, but to be honest, you could go with anything that's going to absolutely destroy a mutant, whether or not you're looking for your Omega Sentinels, use class advantage, anything that's going to absolutely destroy. I could go Nimrod. I think I will go Nimrod, just because I've just watched X-Men 97. Was it Nimrod? Yeah, Nimrod was there. So let's do that. There is a path you can jump. Why can you jump over there? What's the need and point to that? Nothing. Okay, well, I'm going through the gate, as it were. So let's go. Now at this point, choose where you want to go. I'm going to go for the 7-star shards. I think that once these are done, they just expire, I assume. So you can go for some of the other ones, unless you're choosing multiple different things. But you should get some other chances to return and grab some of the other things. They all add up over time, over the weeks and things like that. And the quest in particular, which will look a little bit like this on screen. As you can see, like these are different paths A, B, C, and D. Let's just repeat back just to see. Right here, yeah, as you can see that they're gone. It expires from the particular route, so you'll go back in again, and then you'll try and do some of the other ones to get the rewards. And then guess what? You repeat the process. You do all of what I've just done 3 more times per week, which you can do. To be honest, if you go and smash out, you can literally get this done now. You can just get this done now. I will put some options together with some of the path counters that you could use. The quest also, or this month's side quest, does also include doing some of these chess masters, which we should have done part of them, unless there's some sort of requirement. Which is fully... oh, no, you've got to fully explore. Sorry. Reading's important. It says fully explore, so we've got to fully explore down the line. But that's how the side quest works. Few bits of complexity to them. Of course, the main thing is grab some of the Mysterium. You can only hold 50k at a time. Make sure to spend Mysterium in the Trader's Outpost. Of course, some of the spicy things do return. X Magica runestones, little Steve's in again. So we're just going to grab some of those. And also grab some of the 7-star shards. There's also a pawn bundle, which is dirty, but it's not. Of course, the usual fun things have returned back. So go and grab them and spend your Mysterium in the things that matter for you. And that's it. That's how the side quest works. More content and videos coming at you very, very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Check out some other content located on screen. And check out the guide, which should be a link in the description in a moment. Bye-bye.